NCAA college football. In today's game, number 1 ranked Southern California and OJ Simpson meet their traditional rivals, the Bruins of UCLA. And this is the scene of battle for the greatest of inter-city rivalries. Southern California meeting UCLA, a game that has been held annually for 37 years and has been viewed by an average of spectators in the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum of 75,600. It's a game of emotions, of color. It's a game of tradition. But tradition always has a two-way street. One street for each team. This is Traveler II, the mascot of the undefeated Southern California Trojans, number 1 in the nation. Part of the color that you'll be seeing here this afternoon as University of Southern California goes on the road for the national championship, and Bud Wilkinson, they already have the Rose Bowl bid, they have the Pacific 8 title, and they have an underdog UCLA team to play this afternoon.
Well, they still have to win the championship of the city of Los Angeles and do it this afternoon. But Southern California is one of those offensive football teams that just keeps coming at you. There's nothing particularly unusual about their offense. They have OJ Simpson sitting in the deep position of the eye, and he just keeps turning it on and carries the ball, and when he gets that 2 or 3 steps beyond the line, he can break it.
You mentioned the magic name, number 32, OJ Simpson. How about looking at a couple of film clips of this superstar?
Well, I think that these shots will give you an idea of the type of play that the defense has to contend with OJ Simpson, who is everybody's All-American. This is a ground-level shot of him, and you can see him as he picks his way through the secondary, and he's got that ability when he breaks into the open to turn on that extra afterburner of speed. Let's take a look at him again. This time it's a sweep to the left. Watch him right here. The corner man didn't even lay a glove on him. He cuts back. There's that goal line again. And of course, every time OJ comes over the ball, the linebackers have got to be prepared for him. There he was faking over the ball, and Saugi now hits Garrett on a pass for a touchdown. So that's pretty much the Southern California attack. OJ carrying the ball, then fakes to OJ to set up their passing. UCLA has a better balanced offense from the standpoint of the purist, in that they run the sweeps and the off-tackle plays, the reverse plays, the sprint-out passes, and they're a team that can be very, very dangerous offensively. This is Curitin breaking down the middle, and he's a boy that has great breakaway potential. The reverse play is a big weapon in the Bruin attack. This is Jones running the reverse, and it's reminiscent of old single-wing type blocking. And they too can be dangerous throwing, and they will have to hit some passes, of course, this afternoon. This is Nader throwing out, hitting Garrett for a UCLA touchdown. Both of these teams can move the football, and UCLA, of course, will have to keep possession to stay in the game.
Thank you, Bud Wilkinson. The pregame activities have been concluded, and we'll be back for the opening kickoff here at the Coliseum in Los Angeles, California.
Bargain hunters of the world, your hunting days are over. Now you can find a whole new world of bargain tours like you've never seen before, all under one roof. The tours are called Pan Am Holidays. They cover every part of the world. They come in all prices and styles, from basic bus to savvy safari. They're planned by somebody who knows the tour business inside out, and they're backed by the world's most experienced airline. See a Pan Am travel agent or a Pan Am ticket office. Walk through one door and you can walk out with the world.
Pan Am makes the going great. Pan Am makes the going great.
We've made a swimming pool out of a '69 Chevrolet pickup by using a plastic liner. Purpose, to test Chevy's ride. If that water splashes out, you'll see it when this fleet side travels over this track of 2x4s. spills. There's just no way your cargo can get a smoother ride unless you put it in a Chevrolet cab.
This winter, don't let the cold stop you. Fill up with dry Sunoco gasoline. Because no matter how cold it gets, with dry Sunoco gasoline, your car starts like it's summertime.
People in the know, they're moving to Sunoco, moving to Sunoco.
If you want to go places this winter, start here with a tank of dry Sunoco gasoline. With dry Sunoco gasoline, all winter long, your car starts like it's summertime.
People in the know, they're moving to Sunoco, moving to Sunoco.
When you stop at Sunoco, you go with confidence.
Well, this is Keith Jackson on the sideline here at the Coliseum just prior to kickoff of the USC-UCLA game. I think the story, as far as UCLA is concerned, for 1968 has to be injuries. This gentleman is Ducky Drake, head trainer for 26 years. Ducky, have you ever seen a wave of injuries like you've had this year?
No, we've had more this year than any year since I've been at UCLA.
You have 4 first stringers that'll watch this afternoon. Are there some other boys that are so tender, one little bump, they might have to come out?
Well, we have several that might have to come out. There's Jones and Bolden and McElhaney and Reese. We've got several this afternoon that are playing just because it's their last game this year and because they're tough kids that like to play football.
Ducky, it's been a tough year, but you're a great one. You'll keep them going. Good luck.
I hope so. Thank you very much.
Ducky Drake, the head trainer, UCLA quarterback, a junior who was injured early in the season. And the pitch out goes to their top runner, Greg Jones, number 43 of South San Francisco, California. And the carry is up to the 25, a gain of 3.
The shift that time put UCLA in an unbalanced line to the top of your screen with a slot back. Let's see if they use the same tactic here.
Bob Manning, as you see, Gwen Cooper, tight slot formation with Bolden at quarterback, second down and 7. From his own 25, and again it is Greg Jones carrying for the UCLA Bruins, and Bill Redding, the middle guard, number 56. The official color of the SC jersey is cardinal. They're often referred to as maroon, and as in the first series of downs, UCLA, light blue. Rick Purdy and Greg Jones in the I formation. Joe Bolden gives to the deep man, Jones. Bolden to Jones, and Bill Redding once more is in on the play, and as you see, but there was no gain. It's 4th and 2. UCLA. Dickerson is to the near side with Chandler in the slot. This is Steve Soggy. And defense perfectly is OJ Simpson on the very first 2 plays by the Trojans. Don Widmer, number 55 of Lathrop, California, was in there. And at the 31-yard line, he gained 1, so it'll be 3rd down and 11. As you see the men up front who have had a great deal to do with OJ's tremendous performance. Soggy is the quarterback. He hits on about 45% of his passes. Bob Chandler of Whittier, California, number 9, received it, and it comes across enough yardage for the initial first down, and let's see it again in slow motion.
Chandler, the flanker back, starting downfield. Single coverage against him. He puts on a good head of steam. Little fake to the inside. Then the right angle turn to the outside. Huff is trying to cover him, but you can see that he had him.
Of the UCLA Bruins. Dan Scott in the ball game now. Soggy to Simpson. Losing his footing, and the UCLA defender was trying to do, Bud, what Coach Tommy Prothro told him to do.
You do have a chance to get a glove on him, as happened that time.
And now at the 48-yard line of UCLA, Dickerson comes to the near side. It's a 3rd down and 3. Soggy tried to get Chandler, the junior flanker back on the play, or wing back.
I think you could see on that play the keying of the UCLA defense against Simpson. He came in over the ball. Both linebackers closed on him. Had the pass not been overthrown, the receiver was certainly wide open.
And on the very first series of downs, Coach John McKay has sent in his punter, John Young, averaging about 39 yards a punt, on a 4th down and 3. Single safety is Mark Gustafson for UCLA. No score in the game. It's kicked off the side of the foot. One that is out of bounds inside the 30-yard line of UCLA. One that went only 21 yards. So it's time out here at the Coliseum in Los Angeles, where the score is UCLA nothing, Southern California nothing.
They're color television sets, but the turf is very, very loose. The first time Simpson had the ball, he slipped, and that time, of course, Bolden slipped, and he had lots of running room.
And let me tell you, the air is heavy. In fact, our lighter-than-air companion that goes with us on most of these games, the Goodyear blimp, hasn't been able to get to the far side. Sam Dickerson, 18, is split to the near side. Beautiful defensive work.
The inside men are going with the fullback, and the two corner men are reading the fullback and the tailback and going with them and shooting.
If Bolden and Purdy and Jones in the backfield. That is Cooper in a slot to the far side. And up the middle goes the fullback, Purdy. Rick Petula, number 69, the right guard, blocked superbly on the play. First down. Garrett to the near side. Here is Bolden. Rick Purdy, the UCLA fullback, threw that block that you saw on the far side of the field, and it's a 1st and 10. So it's 2nd down and 10 after no gain. From the 45 of UCLA, no scores. Ron Copeland is split to the near side. Watch Bolden. Down the middle of Purdy. Good move by the fullback. And he needed just one more little step as Jerry Shaw closed on him fast, but for the first time now, UCLA is in Trojan territory, and let's call it the 41, and UCLA leads in first downs 2-1. 9, little less than 9, from the 40 of SC. Bill Bolden in the air. Good catch by Mike Garrett, the junior end, number 87. And they're inside the 30 of the Trojans and moving. The 28 of Southern California, first down. Bill Bolden. Bob Jensen forcing number 18, Bolden, out of bounds. 3rd down and 2 now from the 20 of Southern California. UCLA's Greg Jones trying for the first down. Did he get it? As Mike Garrett helped to block. You saw the yardage that he needed. Now let's see where his forward progress and the placement of the ball.
Have looked at previously.
UCLA, the 4th first down. Southern California has only one. There is no score. That goes Gwen Cooper, number 41. And Bill Bolden gets a necktie greeting from number 83. Copeland is the split left end. 3rd and 7. Knocked down by number 74, Tony Terry, a liberal arts major of Southern California. Little size also. Andrew Shishik, who has kicked only 1 of 10 this year, but all but one of those was beyond 45 yards, will now try one, 32. From the 22 plus the 10 of the end zone, it is up and good, and UCLA goes into the lead. Timeout here at the Coliseum in Los Angeles, California. A huge crowd sees on the scoreboard that UCLA has taken a 3-0 lead. National champions, including the championship last year today, they're going for another. Simpson, runner of them all, who has that speed, size, toughness, and elusiveness, and boy, does he combine them. 200 and over 94 carries coming into this game, and look at him, Bud. Beautiful moves,
you can see
confidence.
How well he watches the blocking ahead of him, and how he's got that little extra step as he sees it open up in front of him.
Are in to stop him now, as we have a 3rd down and 2 play at the 31. Steve Sagi, and hit from behind. What a super defensive play. There you see the man, number 90, Lee McElroy of Beaumont, Texas, 6'3", 213 pounds. Coach Tommy Prothro.
One of the officials dropped his flag, and Coach Tommy Prothro is a little bit upset about it, obviously, and we're getting an illegal procedure penalty, which will give a first down to Southern California.
The ball now is at the 36. Chandler is in the slot. UCLA leads 3-0 as Simpson carries. OJ Simpson, in a 2-year total, after transferring from the City College of San Francisco, 2,992 yards. Markers down. But he can vary that speed.
Really turn it on, yes.
Dickerson is split to the near side with Chandler in the slot. Trying hard for the interception was Doug Huff. First quarter, it's a 2nd down and 15 at the 44 of Southern California. Sagi, high formation. You saw Sagi trying to find open receivers, and as he did, bumped into the man who was trying to protect him. 58. 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
I was going to say, Chris, I'd throw it to O.J.
O.J. Simpson. Orenthal James Simpson. And let's see it again.
He just drifts out of the backfield here, not wanting to have anyone pick him up too quickly. Just sort of floating. Perfect throw to him. The corner man is trying to catch him, but he doesn't have the speed. Watch Simpson sort of read his blocks, and he did pick up some fine blocks down the sidelines. He cuts back and comes within 2 yards of the first down.
19 yards of the 21. They need 2. They get it. Chandler, Sagi, hitting Chandler on the play, number 9, and Gustafson on the tackle for UCLA.
I believe that's one of the reasons that they're a great team, Chris. You have 4th and 2. You expect them to go with some kind of an inside run, but they had the coolness to fake it and throw the pass for the first down.
The referee today, Charles Moffett. The umpire, Jim Lineberger. Head linesman, William J. Settle. The field judge, Frank Fiddler. Everett Bannister, the back judge.
Here's slow motion of the last play. Chandler is the flankered back. We'll try to pick it up later for you as the quarter ends.
At the end of the first quarter here in Los Angeles, the score is UCLA 3, Southern California nothing.
We have the feeling somebody's always following us. Take the homeowner's policy. We invented it at INA, Insurance Company of North America. Sure enough, the competition was right behind us. We appointed the first agent, and the others followed us. Take auto insurance. INA pioneered safe driver merit savings in the 20s. We could see our competitors in our rearview mirror. We created the policy covering the first atomic sub. We were one of the first insurance companies to use computers. Today, we operate one of the most advanced computer systems in insurance for better service and savings to policyholders. When you're the leader, you get used to feeling that somebody's behind you. When insurance comes from imagination, it comes to you from INA and your INA agent.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. I figured that you're the Muriel, cigar-smoking kind, so let me get right to the point. You're right in style when you're in Muriel's company. Hey, big spender, spend a little dime with me. Hey, big spender, spend a little dime with me. Join the Muriel Mild crowd. Pick one up and smoke it sometime.
There it goes. Corvette from Chevrolet Sport Shop. The only way to catch it is on film. Corvette makes the world turn on. Z28 Camaro, the maximum hugger. Z28, the only car that can speak to the vet. Chevrolet Sport Shop, home of the Z28 Camaro. Chevrolet Sport Shop, home of the vet. Come on home. You'll see. Nobody else can make the world so turned on. The Sport Shop at your Chevrolet dealer's sports department.
Welcome to the Sunoco Trophy Room. We call Sunny Dollars Plus the big game because on the average, some big game hunter has won a prize every minute of every hour of every day since Sunny Dollars Plus began. And here's the biggest trophy of all, a wild new Camaro by Chevrolet. Each of these lucky big game hunters bagged one. Of course, you really win a real live 1969 Camaro. Isn't it a beauty? And look at all these $2,000 winners. Oodles more, too. Just think, every minute since Sunny Dollars Plus began, somebody's won a Camaro. Or cash prizes of $1 to $5, $10 or $100, or $2,000. Isn't it time you went big game hunting at a participating Sunoco station? Who knows, with a winner a minute, you could bag a Camaro, too.
Void where prohibited.
Who knows, with a winner a minute, you could bag a Camaro, too.
Void where prohibited.
First quarter statistics as we start the second, with UCLA leading after a 32-yard field goal, 3-0. Loses only one player off this defensive unit for next season. On a 2nd and 8, Sagi. Chandler at about the 22-yard line. First down, 16-yard play as Doug Huff.
The outside break, and he's got that good lead on the defensive back. He tries to turn upfield.
With OJ in motion. And Scott carries. Dan Scott. A 2nd down and 5 following a 10-yard gain. 2 sure tackles by UCLA. 55, Don Widmer. Hats off to him again. He's been in on many plays. As you see, Southern California has 1-8 and Southern California and Notre Dame. OJ.
Well, they closed the gate on him that time.
3rd and 3 play. It'll be 4th and 3. Dick Davidson.
Let's watch it here. It's a crossbuck. Scott going to the bottom of the screen, and watch OJ get hit here. It looks like the entire Bruin team is right with him. The cornerback and the linebacker were the men making the hard hits.
8 carries. Did go forward 2 yards on the play. More than that on the next one.
Didn't look like there was much daylight, but what there was, he found.
1st and goal to go. Coach Tommy Prothro. 38, Simpson, 32 behind Sagi. OJ. His 19th touchdown of the year. His 114th point of the year. Leading candidate for the Heisman Trophy.
Just a simple sweep. Scott leads him out. There comes the ball from Sagi. It cuts inside as the end is knocked out. He saw that daylight, turned it on into the end zone.
College football observing its 100th year with timeout. The score is USC 7, UCLA 3. UCLA 2nd and 4. Golden. A loose ball. Bolden, after a fine run, lost the ball. SC recovers at the UCLA 41. So now for Southern California, it's to the near side of the field on a second down and 21. Sagi back to the 41. So it will be third down and 27. Third and 27 from the 41. OJ. 64 is Wes Grant. Virginia. Mickey Curtin is deep. Johnny Young is punting, and at the 5, this is Curtin moving outside to the 20. What a move! 30, 35, 40. Look at this.
I believe that's all she wrote.
Chandler, number 9, saved a ball inside the 15. UCLA. It's complete to the fullback. Rick Purdy, first and goal to go. UCLA, they trail 7-3. A yard closer, Rick Purdy. Mickey Curtin set this deep drive up with a 67-yard return of a John Young punt. And we hope you didn't miss it. Ball to Nader. Greg Jones is right near that yellow stripe.
Believe me, we've got the big pound coming up now.
In there! Mickey Curtin, who sent this drive up with a punt return. An exciting runner. 5 minutes remaining in the first half, and we'll see it again.
Here's the touchdown run. You can see Curtin really recognizing that final stripe, lowered the boom and took it in with 3 yards to spare.
College football. What better way to spend an autumn afternoon? Oh, I agree. Timeout. The score is UCLA 10, Southern California 7. And now we return to our studios for this message. 22, they trail 10-7. Sagi. Look at that move. OJ. 2 of the prettiest moves we've ever seen.
He's the great running back of college football. Beautiful block there, and that's all it takes. He just absolutely ran right past Gustafson, who didn't ever lay a glove on him, and Huff now has him absolutely cornered. OJ tried to stiff arm him, but Huff rode him out of bounds, and that proves again that sideline's the best tackler on the field.
Is Bill Bolden, the UCLA quarterback who was injured when he fumbled, weeping moments ago as his mother came out of the stands to console him. And there isn't too much consolation when OJ gets the ball. Leads by a score of 10-7 with 4 minutes remaining in the first half as Scott goes.
The 2 inside men.
Bob Chandler is flanked to the near side. That's OJ in motion. And Scott, the fullback, on the carry. 27 is Dennis Sperling. 82 also in on the play. That's Dick Davidson from Woodland Hills, California. Third down and about 6. Dickerson split to the near side. Sagi looks. Receivers covered, finds one. It is Dickerson. 20-0. We have 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half here at the Coliseum. UCLA 10, SC 7. Dickerson is out of the ball game, replaced by Bob Miller, number 86.
Scott, the fullback, leading Simpson. Fine offensive blocking by the line. You can see them driving those men back. Simpson finally being stopped as the secondary closes on him, but it's first and 1 TD. Number 32 from the 14. There he goes for more yardage. Chandler has hit the passes on the times they've been needed.
In the first half, Chandler, number 9, is to the far side. Scott and Simpson behind Sagi. Just falling the right way, gained nearly 2 yards. Bob Bartlett, number 80, at his shoe tops. Call signals on a 3rd and about 1. And now, OJ Simpson has 20 touchdowns on the year with one more game to play. That's next Saturday against Notre Dame, which we'll be televising following the Army-Navy Classic.
UCLA 14-10 with about 50 seconds remaining in this half.
Sophomore Jim Nader is the quarterback, 2nd and 10 from his own 25. Greg Jones, San Francisco, junior, carrying on the play for a yard or 2. Tony Terry on the tackle. There he is. Well, he was able to put on the brakes, but Jim Grissom of Downey, California, stopped him, along with Mike Haluchek. 5 seconds remaining in the first half. Time running out, and there is the gun. A great halftime of music and marching coming up. The score here at the Coliseum in Los Angeles, California, as USC has come from behind to take the lead over UCLA 14.
Anticipation. That's the secret. Keep anticipating your opponent's next move and you'll win every time. In any game. Take your situation right now, for example. Your wife is probably not overjoyed at the way you spend your afternoon, right? She's probably thinking, if he's going to watch football all afternoon, instead of taking me to Mother's, he's going to get cold stew for supper. You like cold stew? So anticipate. The next time she walks by, you say, forget about supper, honey. As soon as the game's over, I'm going out for Kentucky Fried Chicken. From a bum to a hero, just like that. And instead of getting cold stew, you get delicious Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it's finger-licking good. And next week, she'll probably say, enjoy the game, honey, while I'm at Mother's, and on the way home, I'll pick up the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Right, Crazy Legs?
Who you call Crazy Legs?
Keep a happy home during football season. Colonel Sanders is anticipating your arrival at your nearby Kentucky Fried Chicken take-home.
The 60-second excitement. It's everywhere. Do you have your Polaroid color pack camera?
You can't take the country out of Salem.
You can take Salem out of the country, but you can't take the country out of Salem.
Let Salem take your taste to the country.
You can take Salem out of the country, but
if you think Chevrolet's new two-way tailgate is the same as those on other cars, that's just what the other cars hope you'll think. But while lots of other tailgates open down and out, we did some special things with ours we think you'll like. We hid the hinges so you can't snag your clothes. We took the handles off the back and put them inside so that no one outside can get at the interior without permission. Then we carved a step into the bumper so that it's easy to enter the wagon. And we slanted the roof so you can get in without bumping your head. The hidden hinge, the hidden handles, the bumper step, and the slanted roof. All of them come together, attached to the 1969 Chevrolet wagons, the walk-in wagons. It's all part of a plot to keep you liking Chevrolet best. Putting you first keeps us first.
Charlton Heston and Ava Gardner star in the Sunday night movie on ABC.
As UCLA approaches its 50th anniversary as part of the University of California, it also approaches maturity in size and academic standing as well as athletic achievement. Enrollment estimates for the fall pointing toward a total of 28,000 students, making UCLA approximately the same size as the Berkeley campus. Here, UCLA has developed a dynamic 411-acre campus, now approximately 80% complete, dedicated to the serious business of producing high-quality graduates for California's growing needs in science, education, business, and industry. While physical expansion is the most obvious single facet of UCLA's growth, perhaps even more significant development, the university's vigorous achievement in instruction and research, which has earned it a respected place among the leading academic institutions of the nation. UCLA. Halftime and the music over. Coming up, another 30 minutes of great football. The score here in Los Angeles, California, USC 14, UCLA 10. We're watching one of the great running backs of history here at the Coliseum today. I'm standing with a young man who was one of the great running backs at the U.S. Military Academy, Army, Glenn Davis. And I know you stand in admiration of this fellow, O.J. Simpson, Glenn.
I sure do. He's just playing a great game. He's big, he's strong, he's got the durability, and he's quick. He's a fine ball player and going to make a great pro.
Glenn, it seems incredible the way he can absorb punishment and still come back.
I don't understand it. He carries the ball anywhere from 20 to 45 times a game, and just like last week, after carrying the ball 47 times, he's up and at him and skirts for the winning touchdown.
Glenn, you look very well. It's good to see you. Go back in there.
Well, thank you. I'd like to.
Glenn Davis, ladies and gentlemen. The ball game is underway. Here again is Chris. And Bob Chandler for Southern California takes Andrew Sission's kickoff beginning the second half and brings it out across the 20-yard line to about the 22, where Jim Ford, number 92, makes the play. And these are the first half statistics, Bud Wilkinson.
And you can see that Southern California had 10 more snaps on offense. They've dominated the statistics, both rushing and passing. The one fumble lost by UCLA set up the first Southern California touchdown.
Third play from scrimmage. Second half. And O.J. Simpson, who has already broken the NCAA mark of number of carries in a single season. He has a possibility of breaking the NCAA record of total rushing in a single season. And it's third down and inches.
The guards were taking that slant that time, and it opened up beautifully on the quarterback sneak for Sagi.
You just joined us. UCLA scored first after 12 minutes of the first quarter on a 32-yard field goal by Andrew Sission. Then SC came back, Simpson going 4 yards, capping a 74-yard march to take the lead. And then it was Simpson again with a minute to go, the first half from 4 yards. Simpson tackled by Hal Griffin. Oklahoma 47-0. Is that a final score, Bud?
It said third quarter, but I believe that's how it ended, Chris. Sooners have been coming out awfully strong the last month.
Second down at 7 now from the 39 of SC. Simpson. And he carries nearly 10 yards to the 49, the near side.
Chandler starting down the field. Outside break. Beautiful timing as Sperling comes in, bounces the ball on the tip drill, makes the catch, and if the field had just been 1 yard wider.
All right, from the 48-yard line, sophomore Jim Nader quarterbacking as Bolden was injured. Greg Jones, look at this, from the 40 of SC going wide. Gary Shaw, the Rover man, made the stop at the SC 35, first and 10 for the Bruins.
Here it is in slow motion. Jones is gone in motion, just drifting down the sidelines now. Nader hits him. He's wide open. The defense was moving with the throw. He cuts back across the field, really turns it on.
And the 14-10, this is UCLA trailing with the ball, 35-yard line. Sophomore Jim Nader to the 20, down at the 18. 17 yards on the play as Bob Jensen makes the stop and
against UCLA.
Jim Snow, number 55, listening to what the referee, Charlie Moffitt, had to say, accepted the penalty. It is holding, offensive holding, and it brings the ball back at position. And the SC defense, number 74, Tony Terry, 14-10. What a game. Another jarring tackle on sophomore fullback Bob Manning. Position, third in the nation. Mike Battle waits the punt. Andrew Sishin really gets his foot into it. It comes down at the 41 of SC. Mike Battle comes to midfield. What a run back by Battle.
We've got some other people can carry the ball.
Mike Battle, the leading punt return man going into the game. Simpson has tied the single-season rushing record of Morris of West Texas State, and he adds to it. Their side on the 3rd down and 5. Simpson appears to have gotten a first down outside the 10-yard line. Down and 1. Great call by Sagi.
They were looking for everybody but Sagi.
2-yard line. 14-10 SC leading. They have the ball. Touchdown. And the fullback gets the 3rd Southern California touchdown. All right, it's time out at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. The score now in the 3rd quarter, USC 21, UCLA 10. Found at in the vicinity of the 32-yard line. There you see the all-time rushers for one season. Simpson having taken the title away from Mercury Morris of West Texas State. You see the name of Fred Wendt, Ollie Matson, and Wilfred White. Far side. Greg Jones, the junior halfback, set out as a wingback on that play.
Watch Jones as he runs his swing pattern. Nader was rolling to the left of the screen. Jones is open as he swings down the sidelines. Here comes Nader's pass, a perfect throw.
UCLA with the ball. First down. And there's Al Cowlings again, number 72, native of San Francisco. Cooper, 41 in the slot. Mickey Curitin. Mike Battle with 17. Cooper goes to the far side, a flanker. Copeland, split to the right, going out. Copeland.
However, Simpson, when he finds any little room, is able to pick up yards that very few other backs would.
3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 5. And Simpson thrown for a loss. They've been averaging 37 yards. Curitin awaits the kick by John Young. Ooh! Luckily, got it away. Still in SC territory. 25 yards. And now UCLA, with fine field position, gets the ball. In the 3rd quarter, 21-10, SC in the lead. Little flanker around Quinn Cooper. And the SC defense, 3rd and 13. It is received inside the 25 at the 24, 16-yard gain by Ron Copeland.
Let's watch Copeland here. You can see that he's being double-teamed. He makes the first move to the inside, then breaks to the outside. Being chased, but the ball is perfectly thrown. You
may remember. And the gun has just sounded here in the Coliseum, indicating that that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Coliseum in Los Angeles, where the score is USC 21, UCLA 10.
When people set out to buy a portable typewriter, they have 15 different brands to choose from. But more Americans come home with a Smith Corona than any other brand.
Of all the toothpastes that promise to get teeth whiter, which one gets them the whitest? Just recently, a major dental clinic tested the leading brand's promising whiteness. The clinic did the brushing. The clinic did the rating. And McLean's won. Of the leading brands that promise to get teeth whiter, McLean's got them the whitest. Shouldn't you be using the winner?
Chanel number 5 is my idea of a woman. Chanel number 5 tells her all the things she is, as no other fragrance can. Give her gifts from the world of Chanel. Chanel number 5 bath powder. Spray cologne. Classic perfume. No wonder every woman alive wants Chanel number 5.
It's not how long you make it, it's how you make it long.
And here's how. New Super King-Size Winston cigarettes, made long with an extra measure of the famous good taste that has made Winston America's largest selling cigarette. Buy a pack of new Super King-Size Winstons today.
Christmas presents. The Swinger. Black and white prints in 15 seconds, under $20. The Big Swinger, brand new this Christmas. A few dollars more, but much bigger pictures. Polaroid color pack camera, a lot of pleasure for less than $50. One problem, though. Who gets which?
A great new thing has happened to cars with the GM mark of excellence. It's the crime-fighting steering column. Remove your ignition key and the wheel locks in place. The beautiful new cars with the GM mark of excellence.
When you want to get ahead of the crowd, Delco Energizer with instant power burst hurls the biggest, fastest bolt of starting energy Delco's ever developed for your car. Wherever you see the United Delco sign.
Beautiful job by inexperienced Jim Nader, the sophomore, to Greg Jones.
Let's watch it in slow motion. Jones set as a wingback. Simply the sprint out pass. Jones breaking into the flat. Nader was rushed, but he hung it in there perfectly. Jones turns downfield. The defense is there, but it's first down for the Bruins.
Nicky Curtin, another sophomore, scores his second touchdown.
Great blocking that time.
For a pair of points. Linebacker coming up and playing perfect pass defense, Jim Snow, as we again in slow motion watch the TD.
Curtin getting the perfect pitch back from Nader, turning the speed, and you can see the blocking there as the tackle was wrapped up. Here's Curtin breaking inside the halfback, and he gets a beautiful block on the linebacker Snow, and then his determination carries him into the end zone as the tackle is made by Battle.
Where it'll be 1st and 10. There's Simpson. 29 rushes, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns today for a total of 20.
44, leading by 2 in first downs. Yardage very much in favor of Southern California, but again, the 67-yard punt return by Curitan not showing in those statistics. The time is relatively even, 22-50 for Southern California, playing man-for-man pass defense in the secondary.
Well, our camera, with its wonderful lens, is showing you the clock that we have trouble seeing because of the fog. 12 minutes, 10 seconds left in the ball game. 2nd and 6 for UCLA. Beautiful move by Jim Nader, the quarterback, and Rick Purdy. What a combination.
The fullback draw play off the sprint out pass.
Beautiful faking. This time to Mike Garrett, junior offensive end.
I think you could see the defensive line that time as they were overshifted. And
we watched the shift. Fine second effort by sophomore Curitan, Halachak and Snow.
And a great defensive charge by both of them.
Jordan in the backfield. This is Jim Nader. A wonderful call. He is completing 61% of his passes, calls his own number, and John Blanche makes the stop at the 30-yard line, a gain of 16. First to this Saturday afternoon of football is Jim Grissom now. Fine defensive end for Southern California is being assisted off the field. Ohio State, and of course they remain undefeated, 9-0, and there's Bill Bolden, the UCLA quarterback who was injured early, and his replacement has done a superb job. And now Grissom carried off the field. Michigan, having played Ohio State, is now 8-2. Ohio University, they trailed by 5 points. With about 10 minutes left in the game, here is Nader. Gets a good block and moves inside the 20. Greg Jones through the block.
Quarterback sweep by Nader.
Trailed by 5. They're at the SC 17. There's Curitan, number 30. 51 is Bob Jensen. 65, the 15 of Southern California. Nader. Out of bounds around the 10. Greg Jones again, helping to block.
The short side of the unbalanced line is a very close corner.
And guard. Freitas and Bosserman, the tackles for UCLA. Purdy was trying for the 1st and goal. Did he get it? Yes, he did. And UCLA, 1st and goal to go at about the 7-yard line. That was Greg Jones.
Chris, that was one of the best carries of the day. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he's
2nd and goal now from the 5. Loose ball.
Boy, oh boy, that was an honest bounce if you're a Bruin fan.
The UCLA Bruins on a 2nd and goal from about the 5. They can take the lead.
Once again, that turf.
The UCLA has a 4th down coming up, and they trail by 5 points. A split left end, now into the slot. Garrett to this side. Oh, it was deflected.
He was also rushed.
Intended for Gwen Cooper.
Nader's rushed. You can see Jensen coming across here, and there he just pops his hand on the ball. He didn't quite get all of it, but he got enough of it to keep the ball from sailing true to its target. And it falls harmlessly into the end zone, enabling.
The clock is running. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Sam Dickerson trying for the first down, a big one. Is Simpson. Did he get it?
Yes.
He did.
This is some idea of how well this boy plays. It's the sprint out pass draw, and you can see him as he just simply sifts through everybody. Last man finally pulls him down. That's Sperling, but not before the first down was picked up, the vital first down.
He needed 8, he got 10. From the 27, their own 27. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. Simpson again. 21-16 is the score at Southern California. Chandler to the far side now on a second down and 8. And Scott carries the ball.
Scott.
3 minutes, clock running, left in the game. Third down for the leaders, SC. Whoops. Great runner and Chris Gilbert, fine quarterback, and A&M's Ed Hargett as Simpson tries for the first down, keeps battling.
They really went with him, all 11 Bruins that time.
Nader, they're trailing 21-16. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. A great catch by Gwen Cooper in Southern California territory at the 48-yard line. And a second left in the ball game. Another fine defensive play, pass defense by Gary Shaw, the rover man. Nader now has thrown 11 times, completing 6. Cooper is to the far side. Copeland is opposite. A deflected pass. Intercepted. Jim Snow.
Motion. Scott blocking for him. He slides through, just absolutely runs past the halfback, runs past the safety man, and then is caught by the pursuing linebacker.
39 of UCLA. Minute and a half to go. And Scott. Clock running, a minute 15 to go. 8-0. SC. Chandler is flanked to the near side. This is a second down and 1 at the 30. There he goes.
He is just unbelievable.
OJ Simpson. First and goal. Slow motion.
Let's watch it again. Scott leading him. There's the handoff. And he simply turns on the speed. Great downfield block there. Uses that arm to throw the halfback off. And he just didn't quite have room enough to open it up.
203 yards for Simpson. Outside, and
it's a little easy.
They made it look so easy. I guess the only word, buddy, is just super.
Magnificent.
All right. So it's a 28-16 ball game, as you see. Late in the afternoon, West Coast time, about 5:45. We look at Tommy Prothro. And Mike Battle comes up with the interception. Mike Battle, a tremendous defensive player, intercepts another pass. Nader intended for Cooper. So the final score is the University of Southern California 28, UCLA 16. We'll be back in a moment.